I'm all about that. What size hook are you using, Renzi? Yo, what's up, Spirit? Fishing's been great. Last night, the fishing was insane last night. And there's video evidence that's maybe out right now. I don't know. But it was so good. What's up, Drills? You're using 4? I think that's reasonable. Uh-oh. Sorry, Blunty. What's up, Oki? Discord trophy room? Okay. Let's see. No way. You got Trophy Bello? Don't make me want to do it. So you're using a 2-aught hook? Yo, good job. Just a chill 381,000 XP. That's amazing. Reel do I like the best so far? Are you asking about like copper reels, or what are we asking, Slovenia? You mean like 6,000? Which 6,000 reel do I like the most? I haven't actually been using them. I like the Avia and the blue, whatever it's called, a lot. I liked both of them a ton. I think they're indistinguishable from each other at copper. I certainly haven't been catching big enough or frequent enough big stuff to be able to tell the difference in the Azimuth and the Avia. Both of them seem amazing, if that makes sense. Yo, what's up, Coppin? And I haven't been using either one of them in a long time. I've been on this 3,000 kick for a while. Just really enjoying the strength of the carp out here. Feeling every fish. I have had thoughts as I was making that video. I made like a 6-minute video last night on this spot, and I was like fighting this 14-kilo mirror carp for 3.5 minutes, and I did have thoughts then, like, I don't have to do this. What's up, Migi? But I do really like, we were using these Royal Pickers. Oh, look at the line guides. We're going to have to replace those line guides at some point. I think these Zyman P-Series, we're putting them through it, you know what I mean? Like, we're catching some screamers on these. And so far, you know, I think it's within a reasonable, it's not too bad how much we're using them. Oh, I don't think so, Oki. I wondered that yesterday, and then last night, I made 1,000 silver in just over an hour here, and I was like, oh, we just gotta, like all maps, you just gotta figure out the new approach and find new spots, and we'll see. I could be wrong, Oki. You could be right, but I don't think so. What's up, Tweeberg? PC's at the cleaners. Oh, man. If that happened to me right now, first of all, I would be bummed. It'd be weird. It wasn't that long ago that it did happen. But I honestly, if I needed to like play a game or something, I do have a PlayStation as sort of backup. I don't know if you have anything that's like backup, but... So, one thing I've noticed on these baits, common carp aren't that common right now. mirror carp are crazy common. Big F1s are going to happen a lot. At least they were last night. And occasional orangies. The Dink's mirror starting to move back in. Like changing again right before my eyes. Thank you, Ramathor. We are using basically this setup. With whatever caramel PVA you want to use. Caramel sweet cream. 2.7 Barbarel on Leech. Yeah, Leech does make it interesting. I'm glad you talked me into that. If there's even a chance that we could get a funny tinge on it, I'm fine with using Leech on the 3rd. What time is it? So, yeah, we should have a decent F1, you know, in the evening, hopefully. 1,000 silver. Yeah, but it wasn't, that's not an average. I made a video. It's, here. Let me make sure. I think the video's live, but let me just double check. It's not. That's not an average though. That was just the first hour because I had three trophies in that hour. What in the world? Oh, I see. So it's not like that would not be the average. I'm just saying like you can still have very high highs in this spot. Oh crap! Never mind. It hasn't released yet. It's this afternoon. It's popping this afternoon. I'll let you know. I think it's like during this stream. Actually, it'll pop open. It'll go live. Hello, we're watching you from Turkey. Your beautiful videos you're making, successful broadcasts. We support you. Can you help me with the task? Gadget galore. Calibrate Echo Sounder. Calibrate the Fish Finder 360. Happy to help you with that. Let's see. It releases at It releases 11 a.m. It releases in 6 minutes. 6 minutes, chat. But I can spoil it for you. 3 F1 trophies on this setup in the same hour. No need to watch it. I've spoiled it for you. It's a short video too. It's just like, hey, my name is. Catch some F1s. It would have been even shorter, but as soon as I hit record, a screamer mirror got on the line. That's right, Oki. That is correct. That's amazing, Spirit. All right, I think that F1 is actually the perfect size for the order. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right, there's 29 silver, 28 silver. Now we just need to find that Tinch trophy on Leech. Grats on 34 shock. We just failed a scoop. Yeah, we did have that eye trophy yesterday too, that's true. No plan B. Blu-ray player's dead, no TV signal on purpose. I'll survive, gonna clean the wire mess behind the desk. I could go fish, but sadly I don't know how or have equipment for it. Ironic, isn't it? Maybe not having a plan B is good. Mm. I may not have seen your last message, Renzi. Just got another trophy tinch, but on sweet caramel caramel. Are you kidding me? Uh, the good news is either one of those setups, and maybe I'll just next fish I catch on leech, maybe I'll switch it. But either one of those setups, whether it's leech or the sweet caramel, it's gonna give you a chance at both tinch species, I think. Yeah. That's great. Alright, this is what I usually put in my PVA. That's why I want some more of that. Still okay on all that. Excuse me, I've been burning through the sweet caramel corn. Holy cow. When are we gonna try the sweet corn and the... Yeah, see, that's the fun part, I think, is that it seems like some of the rare carp starting to slowly, and I love F1's own leech, starting to slowly come back in. I'm actually going to go back to size 1 hook on this. Cool. I like it. I like it. And I like this coffee. And I like you, chat. Wait, what? Oh, Captain. I see what you were responding to now. Sad face. Thanks, Cassavir. One of these days, if somebody gets in chat that says, "Hey, I have the ocean map. I'm willing to go do that monster fish requirement and fish on your boat with you." Like, I don't want to interrupt the RF4 stream, but at some point, like, I need to do that. $50.38 has some, wait, $50.38, okay. Has some healthy, flip 12, interesting. Wait, 50, 38. I always have to figure out, isn't that this spot over here? You're almost 39, nice. What's up, 8 and bait? Yeah, this is, no, this is 50, 60, 56, 60. 50, 38. Oh, that's the one by the under the tree. 50, 38's under the tree, right? You're almost 39 in RF4. There you go. Are you talking about... So I guess there's 2 monster fish in Japan, right? But I think one of them requires you to buy some friends and go out on the boat with them. And you have to catch a certain amount of kilos of fish together on the boat. I think that's right, 8 and bait, but I haven't done it, so I could be confusing myself. After you catch the squid, you have to catch 133 fish while trolling. Oh, maybe that's what I'm talking about. Wait, is that the same one, or is there 2 different ones? Do you do the squid first? I guess I need to do the squid on my own then, huh? Okay, so you were talking about under the tree drills when you said clip 12 has healthy dinks right now. Okay, interesting. Yo, I just saw that, Captain. Bait boats on the angler. Okay, hold on. Maybe this is what you're saying. When I saw that, I immediately thought, this is insane. Like, this is so out of order. Like, I don't even think there's ground bait in that game yet, right? We're jumping straight to bait boats? Isn't that weird? Like giving a Ferrari to a caveman? That is the funniest thing I've read all day. And I've done not very much reading yet today. But still, I'm willing to bet that might stay in the lead for the whole day. Is there ground bait in the angler? Am I losing my mind? No. We're talking about the angler. The angler just announced today that they are going to have bait boats. It's the most underdeveloped bottom fishing I've ever seen in a fishing game. And I'm so glad they're continuing to develop it, right? We knew this would happen with this game and this company. It would just keep getting better, keep getting more would be there. I don't know what you're going to do about just some of the basics just aren't necessarily the best, but whatever. This just feels out of order, though, to me. You think it's for loose feed, maybe? Yeah, maybe so. Look at this dinks. It's like, I was making that video last night. I spent an hour, there were 0 dinks, and then just something changed. And all of a sudden, the dinks and the rares started slowly coming back in. And that's a dinks linear. It's not even a mirror. I'm telling you, this spot is so dynamic right now. You just don't know. I don't know if it's weather, time. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't say it's good, Renzi. But I don't know. I had some fun in it when I went back to it to make a few videos. It is better than it was at launch, in my opinion, no doubt. Like, infinitely. It's still not a game I would, like, it's kind of a weekend game still is what it feels like. But, I don't know. It's fine. It's not like a Lifetime game, or what do you call it? It's a Lifetime channel, right? It's not a... I don't know. It's better, yes. Lifestyle? Lifestyle game. Not a lifestyle game. It deserves... It has been on the Lifetime channel. But it's not a lifestyle game. Alright, these sleeves are a little... They're better size. So I guess it's premium that I'm after. Pointing. Alright, should I just stop? I could sleeve Hero Realms in these sleeves and then order premium for... for Skytear. No life game? Maybe that's it, Hiko. Maybe that's the better... yo, 8 and Bait, thank you so much for subbing. Holy cow. I really appreciate that. Lifestyle game is the phrase. Yes, thank you. So is it a fun game to play when you don't want to focus on realism? Yes, Renzi. Well, here's the thing. And I played like 30 minutes of that new MMO that Amar was telling us about, Embers Adrift, last night. And I realized it's like the same kind of fun. There's just so much to explore. If you've not played the Angler much, there's what, 3 or 4 maps now? There's so many different species, and I don't like the way they do things like gear progression, shops, that kind of stuff. Personally, but you know, there's just so much to explore. There's a lot of fun to be had just in that. Feels like you're fishing on Gibble Lake right now. Welcome to Gibble Lake. Their market is mainly young North Americans, console and bought into the EW way of things. I don't know if I'll get there. You're welcome. Been a while since I've been able to catch one of your streams. Well, thank you so much. All the traveling? Yeah, no, it's like at a new map, you just, I don't know. You just got to bite the bullet, drive around, unlock all the traveling stuff, and then enjoy playing the game. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess you could do it as you go, but then it feels like every little while you're working on another traveling thing. Okay, let me think about this chat. A little disappointing, but I think it's the way to go. The Angler feels like an open world RPG where you have a map and a checklist of things and a clear progression. Yeah, but you know, it's weird is I think they do it better in Call of the Wild the Hunter than they do the Angler for some reason. Blunty, I still had fun over there. I don't want to diss the game. It's a matter of expectation. I was genuinely, I thought it was going to be better than it was. And it's still good. It's just not what I thought. Expansive Worlds, The Hunter, Call of the Wild. Should we go to Archie? Is Archie popping off, Bandar? I'm pretty content, at least right now, doing some carp fishing at Copper, but we'll see. Gibble Trophy on Gibble Lake. Most of their players come from the Hunter, Call of the Wild. Oh, got you. Got you. Wanting to spearfish in the game? That's funny. Gun fishing. Just sharing your experience. It got old super fast. It felt like those boring AAA games. What would you use at Copper Lake if you can't use pop-ups yet? I would certainly consider this setup if I couldn't use pop-ups. But I'd experiment and play around, but actually I think things have changed enough at Copper that we're all experimenting a little bit right now, but I'd probably do this. Amusement park model? Yeah. Feels like they could have made the Angler just an expansion of the Hunter. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure it's a different... I mean, there's probably reasons why that would be hard, but I remember thinking when it came out, like, why couldn't this just be a part of that same... That would be cool. You got 3 golden tinch back to back to back? Thank you for sharing that information, Bally. If anybody's still working on that, that is very promising for sure. No PVA either. Wow. So maybe start without PVA because you never know, the PVA could mess it up a little bit. Yo, what's up, Droz? All right. Hmm. All right, 5:30 a.m. Oh, the only thing I didn't do. By the way, if anybody's hanging out in my in-game chat, which I think I made it clear when I started this, although I probably haven't said this in a while, there's no guarantee that this chat will be permanent. Okay? Which you can say about most things in life. But just want to make sure you know. But if you're in there and if there's a couple people that you feel like are being harsh, or certainly if you feel like they're just like straight up bullying you, or but if they're just being harsh or sarcastic all the time, just use the feature that RF4 has provided to silence them and their friends. And then you don't have to actually see anything else they say ever. Please remember that feature. Oh. Clip 17 is what you were using at Bear. Nice. You got 123 gram tench. It's so cute. I bet it is. Baby tench are such slimy little fish. They have a thick slime to them. Interesting. What's up, Edgar? Uh, that's the same. Oh, look at this orangey, y'all. I'm telling you, they're coming back. Don't call it a comeback. What's up, Zedicus? $16.2 orangey. Yesterday game got horrible, had to leave the room for a good while. Somebody snapped. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If there's a bad apple, you just gotta mute them, and you gotta do it quickly before you get triggered. Any chat on the internet without the ability to have active moderators at your point is going to be accessible. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I've said, like, we may just have to start this chat over again sometime. Video watched? Oh, nice. I hope it was okay, Oki. I tried to keep it nice and sweet. I feel like there's a lot of information about this spot already, but it was such an amazing night. I was like, I've got to do something here. Yo, Ty. Nice. Common trophy. Common carp trophy. Watched your video on YouTube for beginners that are taking a trip to the ocean map. It was spot on. You made 3.5 and got level 22. That is awesome. Well done. That's awesome. Yeah, we did get a 16.2 or orangey. That's 3, Renzi? That's awesome. So are those coming in on the classic hair rig? Or the... Are you still doing pop-up as well? What's up, Darren? All right, what do you think, Razor? You still think that spot you're testing out today is worth going to next? I mean, I'm not ready to leave this spot yet, but I eventually will. The 4751 or whatever? So you're just doing straight, you're doing that setup on all 3, Renzi? Okay, that might be, yeah, that might be smart if you want to lean back into rares a little bit. Fastic, welcome. It's meh, okay. All right, no, I mean, there's too many spots to go to meh right now. Thank you for letting me know. English only for me. So I would appreciate if you could keep it English only in chat. Why we're not using carp rods? It's a small, wait, what's it called? It's a small, I can't remember what they call it. It's like some of the small, whatever they're called in real life, copper lakes, no, carp lakes, where they put restrictions on gear or on the line you can use, that kind of thing. And I think they did it to freshen up the experience a little bit. You know, you could either put, to me, like, these were their options. If you want it to be a high-level carp lake, you can either put unrealistic size carp in there to make you struggle on even the strongest of carp gear that at this point a decent amount of the players have. Or you can restrict the gear and be more realistic on carp size. I think that was probably the thought process, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. There's no caramel. Oh, it's just one rod you have. Gotcha. A reserve. Yeah, something like that. Commercial. Thank you, Captain. It's a commercial fishery. Commercial fishery. Thank you. Oh, nice, Renzi. 1,200 in an hour and a half is, that's kind of like what I was on last night. Sea trout catches a trophy tench. Yes, the timing, and that's why I think a heads up on that would have been appropriate or fun or might have made some people feel a little better about the restrictions. But the timing could have been rough if you were just had been saving up for however long to try to get your first carp setups, and then Copper Lake pops, and the things you just purchased last week are no longer available to use. A reason to sell more 6,000 reels. Gears off meta. Breaker. When to fix the line guides. I think the only thing you're doing on the line guides is damaging the line more quickly. So I'd probably, if I noticed mine has gotten up to like 15-20%, I'm usually repairing it, replacing it. I don't know what other people do though. Rich says it's great mix on copper. I've really enjoyed getting out the old Model 2s and gold 60s. Had a lovely fight with 26 dinks. I totally agree with you, Rich. That's what I'm feeling too. Should you get the Royal Pickers? Nice tinch. You bought 3 Fortuna rods 2 days before copper. Hasn't been used once. Or you have used it once, so you can't return it. Is that what you're saying? Didn't know I could just repair the 3 I have, so now I have 6 Fortuna rods. Well, you can't repair the blanks, right? So, I mean, eventually you'll wear them out, but... Blunty. Yes, Blunty spreadsheet has repair link. Thanks for the reminder, Edgar. That's great, Captain. I love doing that. Not having to change rigs. When you get to that point in the game, it just feels like you're winning. The extravagance of it. Wait, is this a true statement, Captain? You have 12 Vingas? That's amazing. Imagining opening. Oh crap. Okay, I know how we can let Copper rest at some point today. We're gonna take a break from fishing to go manage inventory. We're gonna dump a bunch of stuff in my home storage. Doesn't that sound fun? So you don't repair stuff, you just buy new ones? Oh man. 3 Goliaths, 8 or 9 Tagara. Wow! You are a spender, not a hoarder. You can do that while the rods are in the water? What are you talking about? Put it in home storage? How do I do that? I'd have to fish at Mosquito or wherever. One of the homes, right? Silver, I bought 3 gold 80s many, many years ago with silver in the days of 6% gold discounts. Yo, back in the day, those gold sales were sick. What's up, Lane? Oh, I don't mean the tent. No. No, I don't want to put it in the tent. I want to put it in the attic. In the house, up in the attic, behind that one pillar where you can't see it. Wait, what are you asking, Dan? What am I missing? Venga C2S drag is 30. Goliath is 33. Isn't the Venga a cereal? Yeah, I knew what you meant, Captain. You meant gold there. That's a lot of in real life money. Wait, what is? 3 gold 80s at 60% gold discount back in the day? It's not that much, right? Back when they used to do 60 or more percent off on gold. Alright, to be fair, we are not doing as well today as we did last night. Not every hour is going to be the great hour, I guess. I'm the same. I probably spent 400. Is that pounds? In real life money on this game, but I love it, so I don't mind. Fresh back from Norwegian Sea. Nice lane. How'd it go? Only I could sell them for in real life money. That's why they closed off that option for silver bought gear. Yes. True. That's pounds? Okay, thank you. I really should be a little more cultured and recognize the different currency symbols. But every time I see one, I'm literally making a guess. You know? I'm like, all right, my guess is going to be that that's pounds. There's a nice F1. All right, how long have we been sitting here? Oh, we're still under an hour. We're good. We're golden. I remember fighting 45 kilo sturgeon with gold 80. Woo! Bandar. My goodness. There's almost parity between pounds and dollars. You're not getting any bites at this spot right now? Yo, what's up, Raced? Don't worry, MDawg, it's just paper. We thought we were so cool with the gold 80s at Bear, then we went to Sura. Yeah, for real. 53 kilo cod with 4 minutes in-game minutes left. Holy cow, Lane, that's dramatic. We don't have a symbol for our currency, just legit, just KR. What is that, Coppin? KR. I wouldn't know. The kroner. And where is that a thing? We got the NOK, though, Norwegian krone. So this is Norway? The kroner in Norway? Wow, this is quite the list. All right, what did you say, Razor? You have 3x Ultima stationary? What is that? One ultralight bait cast, Ultima bait cast, 3 Venga, 3 Tagar, 3 Goliath, 1 Turian, 1 Poseidon Ultra, 1 Poseidon Mega Jerk, Jig 3x TI, 1x Triumph Borealica. Only thing I'm saving for is a Raptor. Interesting. Sweden, Norway, the lands of ice. And all the low-level stuff like HSVs. Sweden has kroner and Norway has the NOK. Oh, okay, cool. Can you use both in both places? Or is it like, no, you're in Sweden now, homie? You've got to use the kroner. Kroner 60s? I'll take some kroner 60s. The funny name cafe order? Oh, you sold one last night? It's for stationary reels? Gotcha. KR international speech? Gotcha. Very interesting. The bite rate is still really good here. The quality might not be there. For some reason, the F1s have dropped off for me a little bit. But some of the rares are starting to come back in, so I don't know. It's an interesting spot. Just get on board with the euro already, Bug says. Norway has oil and they don't let the Americans touch that. That's why they do so well. Spent all my profit getting my Nargas and Vingas. So I control Fish Bear and be able to go back to Norway and they're fixed. Nice. The knock is doing so poorly right now. I really struggled here in Happy Hour. Went to the pier at far end and had a lot more joy. Nice. Sweden has a tough time with all the anti-farmer. You've not gotten a bite in 12 minutes. Wow. Oh, Dan, that's not fun. Same setup. I do need to hydrate, aka I need to switch to water because my coffee's gone. Also, can't forget bagel. Not quite hungry yet. Oh, I can tell it's time to, you know what? Might be time to switch back to shovel for one thing. Why don't we spell leech correctly first of all? 276. Alright, I might scoop a little longer, then we'll switch back to shovel. Let's make some more ground bait. Let's go back to the smaller bits. Which means we want to put the smallest ones possible. The 8s. No new maps for the... Wait, why are we saying for the next 2 years? Haven't we been on like... I guess Norway was a little different because they released new stuff for Norway. That still was like just over a year ago, right? Oh, we still have PVA left. It's just that middle rod has the old batch. I just need to switch that one to the current stuff. You're using the carbon copy of mine, Dan? Oh. A 1.2 at Belaya? I'm not sure. It's been so long. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Ted? Yeah, I think I could see this map being a smaller map and not like there was major changes other than the temperatures and the one new rig type. I could see this map being more in line with, 1.5 maps per year. But Norway, that feels like a one a year map, you know? Yeah, I remember this is probably not the best place to like go any further down any sort of like, trying to convince each other of political standings or point of views. I appreciate how civil you all are being, but let's stay in the. Yeah, that's true, Captain. Maybe the next one won't be as. That's true. I think you're right. I think, it just depends on like where it is and what you're sort of leaning into, focusing on. Okay. Water. Not quite ready for bagel, but I am definitely ready to transition to water. I can't believe it's almost 11:45. I started late this morning, and so it's just not going to feel like lunchtime till I probably won't eat lunch till like 2 because I've got this bagel. But, that's fine. Summer life. Okay, sounds good, Renzi. I'm planning on still streaming for a while, so bass. Ooh, I like it, Dan. I've told y'all my dream for the success of this game and for fun is we have like some sort of dual leveled Florida map or something like that. Fly fishing win. It's kind of like Blizzard back when Blizzard was good. Fly fishing will be out when it's ready and not a moment before. Fishsoft presents RF4 now in the US. I agree, Captain. Sounds good, Tet. They release another small fish map. It's going to have restrictions because they don't want people with big gear to just demolish it. Yeah, I like it. I think that, I'm not a developer and I hadn't really spent a lot of time thinking about this problem, but I think the answer that they came up with is great. The only thing I would want is it would have been nice just to have a heads up for people. But now that we know, it's a great way to keep fishing fresh and allow higher level players to still go engage somewhere and feel like they are really fishing the place, not just overwhelming it. Yes. My understanding is that they no longer see this as a region locked fishing game. But I could be wrong. I might have misunderstood, but that was my understanding. Depends on how they do it, I guess, right, Lane? Fisher Online, did it. I would expect it probably be a little bit more complex in RF4 than it is in Fisher Online, but I think it was serviceable. It's fun. It's a fun way to do fly fishing if you've played Fisher Online. That's an interesting point, Dan. What if this had been Japan? Hmm. Yeah, I think that's right, 8 and bait. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not. I have no insights into those types of decisions that are being made. Wait, what do you mean, Bally? Restart for new region? RF5? WoW 2? I did not know that. Jerry West, really? Mr. NBA, yeah? The logo. Passed away at 86. Hmm. Jerome Allen West. Wow. I did not know. Thanks for catching me up. Still got a screen grab of Corey with fly fishing as one of the methods. Oh, yeah. That's awesome, actually. That's awesome. Wow, too. You heard it here first. Yo, what's up, Gizmo? How's the spot? Spot is not as good as last night, but not as bad as some have told you. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Do I still have PVA on this middle line? Yes, I guess I switched it. Yeah, we're at an hour now. It's just not going to be as good as it was last night. I can feel it. It's going to be about, what, 400? Oh, 648. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. This is actually just as good as it was last night, except for last night we had 3 trophies. That's the difference. Instead of 648, it was 948. We're chilling. It's cool. It's a good hour at the bucket. Having different character for each country. Oh, that's so cool. Bally, I like that idea. Which character you want to log in as? Huh. That's an interesting idea. There's a lot you could do with that. What's up, Ham Zoe? Ham. So go with Ham. First time chatter. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Anyone had any idea why they named it RF4? Yo, Tet, RF3. Have you not seen RF3? This is always a fun exercise, and I haven't done it in a while. I've played RF3, actually. Everyone would be level 1 to start, yeah. No, RF3 wasn't mobile. It just wasn't 3D. I've played RF3. Now, I can't say that RF3 wasn't available in mobile. Maybe it was.
This one again.
But I've only seen it on PC. I've played it on PC. The only thing is it was never fully translated into English. So you had to like have somebody, you had to follow like a YouTube guide to understand what some of the icons meant and how to go about fishing. Are there good Amber trophies coming on right now? Alright, let me show you real quick. I actually, oh, hey. We get our daily fun. I really think that what they did with RF3 is like super cool. If you it's basically like you take the graphics out, or the 3D graphics, But imagine the freedom you have in like really, really going deep with all of the locations, the baits, the types of fishing, the different fish species. I mean, it was so complex. All right, here it is. All right, this is Russian Fishing 3. So see, it doesn't have 3D graphics, but it had like so many different maps and just so much complexity with the stuff that you were how you leveled up stuff and all that. It was pretty amazing. And they've done a good job of taking all that. Oh, this is the first time I've had this rare in a while. I think Renzi's got 3 of them now. Love to see it though. I think they've done a good job of taking all that they did in RF3 and slowly adding it to the 3D RF4. But yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. 83, 145, 2 trophies per hour. Wow. Yeah, you'll actually get wet when playing RF5. You'll have to like clean the fish guts off your hands and take a shower when you get done. Have to gear up in real life, yeah. Manage your health. Yeah, so you're at a real advantage. If I knew Russian, like I is the guide going to advanced further for advanced players? I honestly like I don't usually try to take the guide to a point where it's like advanced players. If what makes more sense at that point is if there's something advanced in the game that I actually know enough about that I can be helpful with it, just make a video or do a stream going over that particular thing, not trying to get a leveling guide up to that point, if that makes sense. Good bottom fishing on Belaya or Sura. Belaya's got a really good roach spot right behind the fish market, and at night it turns into a somewhat decent rough spot. You want bottom fishing at Belaya. Guide should end at level 22. That sounds good, Lane. Disco Colors, hello. RF4's been thinking about consoles. It really? Well, that would bring in a whole new group of players. Although, I don't know that it would. I think it would still have a big impact. But I think, 4 years ago, it would have been even bigger impact. It still would be huge, though. Especially without premium, a leveling guide for advanced players is just not feasible. Well, it's just, at some point it's like, I love doing leveling guides and just messing around with different strategies or experiences, especially as the game changes over the years. But at some point, realistically, it's like, okay, I need to be on my main account here. I'm surprised not on console already. RF4 is a game all about player base because no buy-in. They make their money with active players. Too much grind? Yes. Should be unavailable until level 20. Oh, that's a great idea, Lane. I actually like that idea. That would feel, for some people, I'm just to throw this out here. For some people, that would feel like a bait and switch. Like we got you hooked. And as soon as you get level 20, when you really need that premium to level up bottom fishing, because to get to carp fishing or whatever, all of a sudden we turn it off. That's the only downside I see of that. But I love the idea. I'm just not sure how it would actually go over for a player. You should invite Joe for a Q&A. Oh, I love it. Yeah. No, I agree, Mystic. I'm on board with that. I just think if you did that, the game would have to be so clear. Look, we're going to allow you to have premium because we just want you to know that this is an option, but it's not required. And once you hit level 20, 100 hours from now or whatever, you're no longer going to have premium. So prepare yourself. You should invite Joe. Yes, I agree. Why don't I start an F1 comp? Okay. All right. We'll do a maximum weight F1 comp if anybody's interested. I'm just as a heads up, I'm going to be moving around at some point probably. So, unless this stays like a really decent bite rate. All right, anybody want to do F1 comp? Jump on in. Yeah, the thing with, yeah, I mean, just it's all about earning resources and skills. Levels is just, levels should not be the focus. It's going to happen. I see what you're saying. Just happy hour? Yeah. Wow. Oh, you're saying if they did. I thought you were saying let you hit 100% at level 19. Like, I don't know. Like, how did you do that? Especially with lure making, it's so expensive. Level 30? Yeah, if you're willing to spend a couple dollars on the game, it's definitely a lot friendlier, uh, smooth leveling process these days. However, it requires, I mean, it's complicated. It requires a little bit of research, a little bit of figuring things out if you're going to go that route. Hey, we got a leech. All right, who all's in here? We got some people. Anybody else want to fish for some F1 just for fun for a bit? Still got to make a decision about this. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. What's up, Fatal? Your level 22 feels like dead heading till you can get better silver for better gear. Oh, interesting. All right, I'll put some feelers out. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, let's start this comp at 2 a.m. So in 40 minutes. Anybody else wanting to jump in? I feel that, Darren. Level 22, so you can get better silver for more silver for better gear. Yeah, it's you're kind of in a tough spot. It does start to open up once you get there, but 76% at level 39. Oh gosh, yeah, you're in the midst of the grind for sure. No carp rods, but soon. Gotcha. All right, go ahead and ready up when you're able, please, so we can start this in about 20 in-game minutes. Double corn. Where are you doing it, Razor? You talking about here at the bucket or what? Oh, I totally agree with that, Lane. And if I'm invested in a game and playing it that much, it just feels right to support it a little bit if I'm able to. Double sweet caramel corn setup. All right, cool. Let's see what it is. Sweet cream. Yeah, that's basically what I'm using. In fact, it's the only difference is the cream attractant. That's cool. That makes sense. It's also a bigger bag, obviously. All right, folks, we're starting. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, it's the other one? Okay, I'll look. Oh, milk cream. Okay, that's a difference for sure. And you're putting powdered milk. Do you feel like it's working well? All right, so largest F1 wins. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Between 1 to 50% is fine. 50 to 80, reasonable. 80 to 100, the real grind starts. I agree. Decided that long ago when playing Hunter Classic. Yeah, for real, Lane. That's a good call. Good call. Yo, Paul coming in with a 2.2 before anybody can just get their rods in the water. Dadgum. 2.2 is no joke for the first 30 seconds of the comp. Right? .60 microns. I've got to say how many microns, right? Hmm. All right. Y'all think the Royals are worth the price once I hit 90%? Heck yeah. I don't think you're going to regret having the Royals if that's what you want to spend your silver on. Not that there aren't other options, though. DZEVIS, Zevis, greetings, first time chatter, welcome to stream. Once I get my Pilker Rod, I'll probably go premium for a while. This is the wrong comp. I've entered the wrong comp. Am I even top 10 right now? Oh yeah, I'm top 10. Look at that. Second place. Yeah, the F1s, it's not time for F1s aren't coming out yet though. I will drop if I don't do better than this. Once you get Pilker Rods, you'll probably go premium for a while. Nice. What do you recommend, picker rod or feeder? It's you know what? It is an impossible question for me to answer that without knowing a lot more information, to be honest. I can just tell you my preferences. I would say if you are a lower level player and you're trying to plan for carp fishing in general, you're going to get a lot more purpose use out of either a carp rod or a feeder rod. Picker rod feels like something you would only get if you're just trying to create a set for use at copper. That makes sense. We used to say picker rods are luxury items. It's not quite true anymore because if you're fishing at copper, it actually is a reasonable choice. You get that 25 bump to XP, and you've got perfect setups for fishing here at copper, which right now is a lot of fun to do and very lucrative, worthwhile, both in XP and silver. Now, copper's going to have its ups and downs, and so if you're trying to put together some general sets that you can use at carp fishing all over the place, it gets very complicated very quick. They used to be a flex? Yeah, that's right. They used to be a flex. Koi comp the other day and went from last to winning by a 10 kilo single fish. Wow, that's awesome. All right, here's an F1. This is an F1 and it's a nice one. Y'all feel it? Look at that. I know it looks like a mirror carp. Don't look at the screen. Just nice F1. I wouldn't lie to you. We got to get some carrots up in here. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. A mirror F1, it's a hybrid. That's right. That's correct. Why doesn't it say how many big F1s are going to come in any second here, guys. Yeah, see? See? They're starting to come in. This person just jumped up to first place with 2.5 kilo one. You got a trophy tench? Yo, that's awesome. There's a cafe order right now. Triumph used to be a flex. Now look at it. That's funny. All right. All right. All right. 1.7. That's the right direction. KC jumps in with a 1.78 over my 1.74. Yo, KC, all I ever wanted to do is to be top 3. We gotta put some new PVA on there. I love the evil laugh in chat, KC. You're trying to catch a trophy ghost on mosquito. Oh, trophy gibble. Gotcha. There's our tench. It's not the right size, but it is a tench. Trying to find a trophy gibble on mosquito, huh? Trying to remember, what's the last spot? Probably still just right there at the dock fishing over that boat. Wait, like earlier today, Cross, or what? Earlier recently? I have not tried it, but I'm on the verge of moving, so. All right, 61.62. Flip 20 on 2D, huh? This sounds like dink fishing. Today? Okay. I mean, I haven't had a C2 in a while. Are you doing what kind of size boilies and stuff are you doing? Like corn or yo, what's up, Violence? Right now we're in an F1 comp, so it's yo, Eddie with a 3 kilo. How about that? Yo, thanks for the follow, Violence. How about that? I don't know. I'm just guessing that that was on. I don't know. I could be wrong. Mulberry stuff, Eddie? Or no? You don't have to say till the comp's over, obviously. Eddie popping off with mulberry? That's what I'm guessing. You're using caramel 14, vanilla 14? Alright, so these are like inner. Corn and corn, 14 pop-ups. Oh, you're just using corn. Oh, corn and 14 pop-ups. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that might be worth trying. I haven't thrown 2D stuff here in a while at Copper. I haven't caught a C2 in a while though. Which those two things often seem to correlate. Gizmo. Oh man. The mulberry propaganda. So funny. Caramel stuff might work too. I don't know. Those C2s seem to respond to 2D pretty well. At least they have in the past. Who are you and what did you do with your buddies? There you go, Droz. We're going to find that last F1 in this spot before we fish it out. Got a screamer? My screamers are always mirrors right now. But that could change. Ooh, there's a little dinks. That could change because other stuff has started to show up here. There's a dinks linear again. MDawg gets F1. Gizmo gets a nice F1. That's the only thing about the classic hair rig here is it is catching more commons than the pop-up is, but it's not the end of the world. Have you tried upping the bait size since the mirrors are in? No, because I'm trying to catch F1s. Your 2 pop-up, 1 classic? Yeah, same here. 4 kilo mirrors nonstop? Absolutely. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to like focus on the dinks and the mirrors and try to get them bigger, that would be good to up the bait size. Potentially. I don't know that the dinks are like fully back here yet, but it looks like we might be heading that way. 43 spot gave you a blue trophy F1? Really? Maybe that's where I want to fish next. I just want to catch a blue trophy F1, if I'm being honest. Which means, saying that out loud, I'll never get one. But I feel like they're coming out right now. And that might not always be the case. Who knows? What the heck is that? Oh, it's a dinks. Well, I saw last night that that's an F1, right? Nice little F1. Last night I saw that, what's his name? Call Ninja caught 2 of them. Call Ninja caught his second blue trophy. Oh, really? A ton of commons? Interesting. That spot's changed too then. Huh. So the F1 was almost like a bycatch, but it was big. That's weird. Yeah, we've done a little method. Method is working pretty good here, yeah. It's not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Could we incorporate one setup on method? Maybe put the same flavor ground bait in to match the PVA we're using, something like that. Could be interesting. It's been a while since I've tried it. It's a nice little ide. We've got 15 hours left to try to catch this F1. It's falling down in the ranks. What's up? Speak of Calm Ninja. Second one was right where you are. Yep. Yep. The fascinating thing to me was like the hook size you were using. I've actually gone in the opposite direction on some of my lines recently and gone bigger hook size, but didn't you say you were using 4s when you caught it? That's awesome. What's up, White Crow? Welcome back. No, I doubt anybody's going to send you baits, but you're welcome to get them from the shop. You can get them very cheap, and then as you catch fish, you'll make more and more silver, and then you can just keep buying them. What we all do. I can show you which baits you probably want to use if you have pop-up unlocked especially. This would be a good way to make some quick silver. And it would be very cheap. You just need the double corn and the dip. If you have PVA, that's great. If you don't, still be worth trying probably. You can feed the water with spot or ground bait or something. It'd be worthwhile. How do the baits kit worth it? Yes, if you're trying to get the baits that are in the bait kit and they're out of stock, the bait kit is a good way to at least get a few of them. The downside of the bait kit is that pretty early on you should have a shovel digging. So some of those baits you're actually going to get for free. So I wouldn't just buy a bunch of bait kits unless the bait you're really wanting to use is out of stock. Can send egg dough. True. True, we'll make an exception with egg dough. Oh yeah, we got to take our break. Okay, hopefully I remember as soon as this comp is over let's go like do a little bit of inventory management, just drop off a bunch of stuff at the house, and then we'll come right back and try a different spot here at Copper. I'm gonna eat my bagel and drink some more water while we're fishing. Whoops. Yo, Bandar, grats on the trophy in the comp. That's awesome, Bandar. Look at Bandar with his trophy. Wait, is that the right size? Yeah. That was the first trophy, right? Oh, I'm so sorry, Eddie. I missed that you had caught a trophy. So Eddie caught a trophy, and then Bandar caught a little bit bigger trophy. We've had 2 trophies caught in this. Anything over 3 is trophy. Wow, Eddie, that is as close to exactly a trophy size as I've seen. 3.0006. That would be amazing, Droz. Yeah, I would love to see it as well. 5660. That's that's banana spot, right? I don't know where I'm gonna fish next. We could do the C2 spot, 6162. Yeah, maybe that's what it's between 5038 and 6120. Oh, I will for sure. I'm not gonna. We won't. I'm probably not gonna move during this comp, as long as this spot doesn't feel like it's completely drying up on me. We'll definitely see where we're at silver wise. Yo, Devis, thanks for the follow. Oh crap. All right, right now we're at 1,003 silver. 1,003 silver. Oh my goodness. You definitely need to turn this in. Oh, we're close to that eye, but we didn't quite hit it. Let's see. Milk cream dip. Okay. I thought since I had it in my inventory now that it would just work, but apparently not. Unbelievable. All right, Razor. Go big or go home. Oh, nice, Tweebert. How long till your computer gets back? All right. Now we just hold out till lunch. Tinch. All right. I would imagine that not a lot of people are catching F1s right now, but they should be picking up again here shortly because we're going to be getting into the evening before too much longer. I can't wait for our like little inventory management break. It's just going to feel so satisfying to throw so much stuff in the house. I mean, I just literally cannot wait. You're only catching Crucian trolls? Like Crucian troll time of day? Yeah, that was weird. Like, what did I catch that Crucian trophy at maybe like 1 in the afternoon or something? That was strange. Hey, there's an orangey. Guess what your PVA pulled out? Very nice one. Compared to what we're typically catching here right now. Yeah, the classic hair rig is actually outpacing, I think, here recently, outpacing the pop-ups right now. Or close. Close to it. What's up, Don's Throne? No worries, no worries. Still got some time left in us. Yeah, what's up, Bruce? First time chatter. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Do I ever consider playing non-fishing games? I actually play non-fishing games. I play non-fishing games all the time. Now, I don't stream non-fishing games very much. That's what you mean. But I do play them, and I occasionally will post YouTube videos on non-fishing games. If you're just dying for a little MDawg non-fishing game content. Like, if you really wanted me to make a video about Ember Adrift or whatever that new MMO is called, I could probably convince myself to do that. I'm sort of slowly dipping my toe in, seeing what that game's all about. Hey, this is a nice little F1. Not trophy, but we'll take them. Big silver, big silver. Why don't you stream them? I mean, I hardly have enough time or bandwidth to stream Russian Fishing 4 as much as I want to. So trying to stream something else, I just don't have the time. I'm sort of on summer break right now, so I've got a little more time than usual. So I'm able to stream RF4 a lot right now. But during the school year, it's all I can do to just like try to still get some streams in, some content out there. Before I found RF4, I used to stream Lord of the Rings Online, and I had a lovely community that I got to be a part of on Lotro. And yeah, I would say these are the two communities that I've been most invested in. First, the Lotro community, and then for the last several years, this RF4 community. What is your favorite games to play, Bruce? Absolutely. We can look at the Norway orders. We're just sitting here waiting on the next F1 to bite. All right, Norwegian orders are right here. People who don't want children are more happy? Wait, what? I don't... I have two children, and I'm very thankful for my children. I'm not sure what that question is. You've been playing games since the Super Nintendo was released, and you were 5. That was 1995. I've been playing games. So I was born in 1977. I've been playing games since the Commodore 64. And the other influence I had from a very young age is my dad's dad, so my paternal grandfather, it was like his hobby to build PCs back in the early days of computers. And so he was an engineer, was his real life job. But in his free time, he would go to like these parts stores and stuff, and he would build PCs. So whenever I visited my grandparents, I was around computers a lot and sort of seeing how they worked a little bit, but he would always like have a computer set up for me, and he would usually like pick up some random game at the like secondhand store. So like I remember the summer that I first played Civilization 1 on a PC, and that was just like this huge thing. I sunk so many hours into it. You do a lot of things for that whiting. That's funny. Uh, oh, more free? Yeah, you definitely have more free time if you don't have children. Once you have children, so much of your life, your energy, your resources, your emotions, so much of it gets pointed towards your kids. No doubt about that. Yep, same with me. Same with me, Fausch. You played the Commodore 64 too? The tapes with the waiting, the lines on the screen so the games came up? I don't look that old? Oh, thank you, Ultra Big. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Someone just got a trophy barbel at Bucket. Really? Was it on Leech? Because that would be cool. Civ 1. You remember Age of Empires? Oh, that's another great game. Good old times for sure. And now Civ 7 is coming. Yeah. You started with Heroes of Might and Magic. I played Heroes of Might and Magic as well. 96, started playing in 98. Fun fact, my old man put a controller in my hand the first day home from the hospital. That's great, Duns. In the future, it looks like most people don't want children. Will it be an end to humanity if no one wants children? Where are you from, Bruce? I suspect that wherever you're from, that kind of question might be particular to where you're from and sort of the experiences you're having. Where I live, and the people in my circles of life are still having lots of children. So it's probably a different culture or different experience. But there are definitely some parts of the world where the amount of children being had is becoming a problem. At least that's what I hear. I'm no expert. Again, I don't want to go too deep down this rabbit hole, but isn't it the case right now that, like, in Japan, you can get, there's just like a lot of housing and such that are just sitting vacant? My understanding is it has to do like a combination of population decrease a little bit or not as increasing as fast, as well as a culture of just like really valuing the new and not, like in the US, a lot of people would much rather go renovate an old house instead of like buying or purchasing and building a new house. But if you don't have that as like part of your values of culture in your culture, then it can lead to like there's not enough people for all the houses that already exist, and the people that are here want to buy new or build new. It can become a little bit of an issue. I think it also creates scenarios where, at least from what I hear, people are able to get very inexpensive housing in Japan and maybe some other countries right now. Oh my gosh. It's so weird how chat gets behind over here, but over here it doesn't. What a statement to come out with, people without children. I'm Polish, but from Germany. Oh, interesting. Started out on Deer Hunter and Trophy Bass 2. Oh, that's nice, Lane. Mario 64, 10-pin boiling, Test Drive 5. That's some heavy comments for a fishing stream. 3. Okay, that's weird, Lane. I have 2 kids and I'm happy about that. I have 2 as well. Recently in Japan, they give some kind of incentive to use Tinder because of the same issue of no children. That's also weird. From the government. Oh, really? Government supporting Tinder. Okay. What a strange world we live in. My grandmother had 7 children, so I have 6 uncles. That's not traditional anymore. That's cool. Some females cannot have babies due to all sorts of reasons. You need to watch what you say, Bruce. That's true, Darren. We've got to be sensitive. I don't know about Japan, but that's the case in China. Okay, maybe I've got the wrong culture identified. I'm not sure. People want to be independent. They have a lot with their wealth in real estate. Now it's getting rough because there's a ton of places that are falling apart and have nobody in them. Interesting. Tofu Dreg. I started out on Carnivore Dinosaur Hunter 2 when I was a kid. Oh, nice. Very nice. Well, we have gone places today that I was not expecting. You never know on Twitch where you'll end up. That's a much lighter topic. What was, oh gosh, what was the name of the console that had the Dino game that came out like as one of their flagship games? I feel like this was around TurboGrafx 16. That's what I'm thinking of. What was the name of that dino game on the TurboGrafx 16? Y'all remember what I'm talking about? I just don't. I don't know. Again, Bruce, that is not my experience. At least not for me and not for people that I know. That the decision to have kids had anything to do with hoping you would have somebody to take care of you when you get old. Typically, when you have kids, you're so young, you're not even thinking about that. Is it worth it to go on a 5-day tour to Copper? Oh, that's an interesting question right now because Copper is a little all over the place. I think I would still say yes, that although it definitely depends on what you have available to fish with. Can you feed the water? You can use carp rigs. Yes, I think it was Turok. I think that's right, Lion. Thank you. I can remember the Space Invaders arcade machines. Nice raced. No, it was Turok. Land is by no means cheap here. I remember sneaking down at mornings to play my dad's Omega 1200. I've never seen or played an Omega. I don't know the Omega. What was weird is a lot of my friends had Ataris, and somehow I always ended up with like the non-Atari console back in those days. There were just so many consoles. That was like the wild, wild west. Like Commodore 64 and Atari and I don't know, all the other things. Uh-oh, what happened, Edgar? You feel young, Gizmo? Well, good. You enjoy that feeling young. A Sega Mega something? Interesting. Your first handheld game was a baseball game? We've got 3 hours left in this F1 comp. It's not impossible that someone could sneak in a crazy F1 in the middle of the night, or late in the night, but it's starting to look like we might have our winner. Like my lines just look really sloppy right now. Hey, guess how close we're getting to inventory management? Isn't that exciting? The other thing I've got to decide is when am I going to eat lunch? Not quite ready to eat yet, but it's not far. Omega was a PC, I think. You have it in your attic. Over 1,000 floppy disks. That's amazing. Haven't even seen most of the stuff y'all are talking about. Gizmo, are you having fun like Google searching these images of these old things? Or no? Got a cased non-opened Atari 2600. Love it. All colors still pop and all. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why I missed it. I don't know. Always had the non-Atari stuff at that age. But once Nintendo came out, I was there. Yeah, I remember the Sega Genesis for sure. Again, friend had Sega Genesis, I had Nintendo. Got to play both though a good bit. And then what was the first console? So Xbox 360 was the one that got me into Xbox. And it wasn't until You know, I did a little bit with PlayStation 4, but frankly, it was PlayStation 5 that got me back into like mostly Sony. Because when the 360 came out, for whatever reason, I just went hard into the 360 and kind of lived in that Microsoft environment console-wise for a while. Airplane manufacturer selling a 2, and look how that's going. Game Boy Advance was a vibe, yeah. What are you guys on this? What beta are you guys using? Well, this is the main setup I'm using. I'm actually having a harder time than I thought I would, like keeping the screen updated, but it is still mostly caramel and cream stuff, and that setup that's on the screen is on my middle rod, but that caramel corn setup, for me at least, has probably been the best setup in this spot over the last 24 hours, like IRL 24 hours. Pop up double corn sweet caramel, but it's a secret. Come on now, Gizmo. Your first ever console was a Sega Mega Drive with Sonic in the 90s. Solution to DLC. You plugged the Knuckles game on top of that. Really? I don't remember that, see, but I didn't have a Sega. Complete Nintendo console collection working with 100 plus games. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Even at that age, though, I already preferred the PC. Like when I would go to my grandfather's house and get to play his PCs, I always thought that those games were more interesting than like all the Nintendo stuff and all that. Pop caramel with cornel method is all I could get to work. Oh, nice, Raced. So there's another, some more evidence of method at copper. Should I pick it up too soon? I don't think so. We got just over an hour left in this comp, folks. And then we get to do a little inventory management. And then we settle in at copper once again, I think. And I might try at least method on one rod at that point. That's funny, Dan. Star Fox. I thought Star Fox was Nintendo. Your kids love the Nintendos more than their phones. I think their mic or something is showing on the top left of your camera screen. You thought I had something on the screen? Let's see here. How do I normally do this? Because that does happen now and again. It's just like barely off screen, so just a little bounce and it falls into the screen. Lamey granddad hobby was coarse fishing. Day he left the army after World War II, straight home, grabbed his gear, went to a comp. That's awesome. That's great. I rubbed my screen and was like, why is it not going away? Gizmo. Man. Well, if we're going to get a last minute trophy F1, it's got to be like right now. Paul Paul's in third. I fell all the way to ninth. I think like after whatever the last F1 I call it was, we got no more. No more after that. I think after we do inventory management, whatever spot that we're going to fish at Copper, we do a comp based on whatever the first fish we catch is. Like we set up in the spot, the first fish that comes in, we do like total weight of that species. We roll the dice. So mirror, depends on where we are. Yo, grats Bandar and Eddie for catching trophies during the comp. Bandar with the overall largest one. Pretty cool. Yeah, that would be weird if we came to a copper, throw our lines in with all of our carp stuff, and the first fish we catch is a rough. Yo, grats, Bandar. That's awesome. Okay. Anything new on the cafe? Not worth doing. If anybody has that eyed or tinch order, don't forget. Also, easy mirror, easy... F1 order as well. Sorry, I'm like distracted. All right. 1251. Not bad, guys. I mean, you know, it slowed down a little bit, but still making silver. Good silver. All right, let's go do some inventory management. What do you say? Is it possible to jig on Old Berg? Sure. Sure it is, Teddy. You can jig on Old Berg. Gibble comp incoming? True. Take out the spinning setup, get a pike. That's a good idea. All right, let's go to our house. You know what? We should have gone. Why don't we do this? Since it's free travel, let's just go to the easier house to get to. I'm 99.9% sure it doesn't matter what house you put it in, but we can check that by making sure that the stuff we put in the house last time is still here. All right, we open it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Go to our inventory. We've already done rods and reels. That 3 in a row golden tench. What I remember was raspberry corn. But I could be remembering wrong. I gotta tell y'all, I am so tempted to just put all of my line in the house. Is that weird? Because if we're at Norway, the house is right here. We just go get what we want. All right, what is all this? Let's do it by category. So nylon. Is there any nylon that I want to keep out? Wait, why don't I have the option of putting it in the house? Is that too many? Is there a maximum amount you can put in there at one time? Oh wait, I must be on the... Something's wrong. You got the eyed order on honey dough? Nice. Can you not store line in the house? Can't put hooks in the house? I think this house is broken. Alright, I could put that into my inventory. This house is broken. We have a broken house here at Norway. No room left because of all the amazing fish you've got in there. Wait, there's no way I'm at house capacity, all right, is there? Already? Fisherman problems. Why not throw the trash stuff away? One man's trash. I mean, I just don't think I can go through and like actually identify what is trash, but like right now. Oops. All right, select it. All right, this house works. This house actually works. Okay, so let's see, go down to here. And then here to here. All right, fluorocarbon line. Is that a harder choice to make? I don't think so, but we'll definitely keep... let's keep this stuff, because, you know, you might want to make a leader or something. Okay. Now braided line. Yo, what's up, bot? I think I feel the same way about braided line. I've just got to get in the habit of being like, okay, we want to go do this kind of fishing, so we need to go by our house and see what line do we want to get. What this doesn't need to turn into is, oh, I don't have that line with me, it's at the house, I guess I'll just buy more. Yeah, we had like 1200 silver at Copper Bot. It wasn't quite as good as last night, but it was still very good. After the sorting, I think I'm going to go back to Copper. I haven't looked at VK at all. Or anything, really, about spots today. But I think I'm just going to go back to Copper. Now, hooks. I do switch hooks a lot. No way, Droz. Dang it. I mean, I could, again, I think it's actually would be easier to put all of my lures in the house and then go through and choose which ones I want to pull out. House capacity is at 535. Wait, what does it mean you'll get completely stuck? You have so many wobblers. Caramel, corn, and mulberry dip. That's fascinating. You're literally stuck there? Alright, I do too much sea fishing right now to do soft baits. Now we can certainly put rodents in there. Oh crap, is this the house? No, yeah, okay. Jerk baits, I mean, it was like years ago that I last used a jerk bait. And so off stream, if I want to, I might go pick out some of my favorite lures. Just to have a few in case, like, randomly we're like, oh, let's do this or that, you know? But yeah, Norway stuff we're just holding on to. I use it too much. Wait. I don't know about getting rid of crystal beads. I would never remember. We're not putting baits in there. You could argue boilies, I guess. I'll think about some boilies. Oh, I just need to get rid of some of this dead... Well, not the dead fish, but... Oh, yeah. It is tough with floats, isn't it? It's not that many anyway. Bait fishing rigs... I mean, truthfully, I'm just going to have to remember, like, oh, if I'm wanting to do a different type of fishing, we got to go by the house first. Light alarms is nothing. Feeders is really not that much. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare to go through all the old ground bait and stuff. I've been trying to use this stuff up, but as you can see, there's still a ton in here. That's what we need to do. We need to start picking our fishing based on what ground bait, what PVA we want to use up that day. All right, food. The only thing I would say about food is I probably still have a lot of portions of some things. Let's see if that's true. How are we doing on salt? Salt's always the big offender. Maybe we're okay. 1,400? Wait, can you do a certain amount? There's a way, right? There's a way. Tickets, maps, accessories, no, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's good for now. So right now we have, oh, we're almost capped out at, okay. So we do still, I mean, off stream, it would benefit me to go through and just figure out, is there anything I can just trash? Because we're taking up a lot of storage in the house right now. And we still have 3,332 slots in our inventory. But it's a lot better. It is a lot better. Oh, okay, bot. Is that the only way to do it? Interesting. That's interesting. All right, let's check really quick. Yeah, our poor mosquito house. There. We'll read about the Russian sturgeon. All right, let's just look really quick. So, first of all, we're still catching these trophies, bellow trophies, tempting me like crazy. $56.60. What's up, Addy? Oh man. Someone caught a trophy. Oh yeah. This net looks awesome. This was from what? Yesterday at 2:53 after the weather change. But what were they using? Okay, they were using the old setup. You got a funny tinge on honey dough? Copper, yeah, copper's great right now. Normal, caramel, sweet cream stuff's working. Okay. So we should go by Norway just to see about make sure we have all of the stuff we want to fish with. Bait wise, yeah, we need more corn. 5660. That's that first spot, right? The spot at the banana spot. Or is that under the tree? I never can remember. What are good 6,000 reels to go for? I've none yet. I really like the Avia, but there's several good ones to choose from. I definitely want to do one method. So you're looking for budget 6,000 reels? Do you have any of them yet? Oh, you said you don't have any? Well, I mean, for what it's worth, the Avia and the Asthma, those are not the most expensive ones, but they do feel like close to top of the line, I guess. There's some good options. All right. So we want make sure we have. Oh yeah, I don't think we've made any since. Oh yeah, we've made one maybe. And then those are 12. Fine. We could add some of those to it. Oh yeah, and you did sweet cream attractant. What is it called? Actually, it might just be called cream, right? Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Siberia Gold 60 is another good option, yeah. What casting rod would you suggest for Archie? Maybe Model 1? It depends on how much do you want bonuses? How much do you want to spend? I mean, I think Model 1s are a good like starting point if you are trying to do it affordable. Oh yeah, we were thinking about trying for the C2s as well, but that would be on Tootie. Let's just see how this spot feels right now. I don't think I'm going to keep... I think this is the one that we'll put on method. We actually could just run it the same way. I just got to create the ground bait. All right. Some of the C2 weeklies are on caramel too. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do sweet cream and crushed stuff. Actually, I'm trying to figure out, can you put, it's been so long since I've done this, but yeah, you can do this even in ground bait, right? Yeah, 10. That's right. 10 clip. Alright, so I also want to do one more PVA with it while we're doing this. 6, 8 corn flour, except instead of caramel, we're going to do cream on this one as well. Kind of an in-betweener. Dang it. Alright, there's no rush on that. I don't have any more crushed. That was a miserable one to fail, by the way. Miserable. Alright. I am so tempted on the method to try size 4 hooks. I guess let's get a baseline with regular size hooks first. Did I have the clip on that? That looked really far. The heck? Alright. Oh yeah, bot, for sure. That is so frustrating. Why is this slow fishing time? We need to move. What's up, Ravenholt? Do you have any tips for jigging? How to perform the jig step? Oh, daytime? Oh, it's fine. Hopefully I'm going to be eating lunch soon, so that'll be nice. Nice trophy gibble there, Rins. Guess who's back? Guess who's catching rare carp and trophy gibbles? Tips for jigging. One thing that's interesting is it can be a little difficult because factors like what rod and reel you're using, the size of your lure, even the bottom of the water body you're fishing in can all have effects. Current. If you're in a lake where there's no current though, a good maybe speed to start off with is 25 to 30, something like that. And what you're trying to do is find the rhythm of rotations with pause to let it sort of drop back down to the bottom to get that jig step to come up. Again, it varies with spinning versus casting and what rod and reel, but I used to do like in my head, a 4-second count. So I would do a single rotation, and while I did that rotation, I would start a 4-second count in my head. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. And by the time I got to the end of 4 1000, I would rotate again, do the second rotation. So that first rotation was about 1.5 seconds. So then there was about a 2 to 2.5 second pause in between. And for me at least, using casting steelhead reels at Volkov, that used to keep a jig step pretty good. Yeah, that's right, Renzi. I do have a video about all of this. You got a tench? Nice. Is that what the competition's for? Oh, nice. First Mamishibori? Namishibori? Whatever it is. First fish on method coming soon. We've got a nibbler. Let's see, did that fish go away? Yeah, it looks like it decided that the hook was too big or the bait was not desirable or something. Need to finish with these tasks. Just got back to main goal in RF4. Go back to main goal. How close are you, bot? Anyone still think it's worth getting a third royal to have PVA on all 3 rods? If you're not wanting to have the royal after you unlock PVA normally, like it's worth it in the sense that don't you want a complete set anyway? You know what I mean? If you're asking is it worth it just to have PVA on a third rod, I would say no. Especially with the size of fish we're catching here at Copper, you probably don't need a third PVA in the water. I've got 2 pop-up, 1 pop-up method. We'll also have to try. Boy, that nibble. Look at that nibble on the method. It's just like that back bite. It's going. Can y'all see that? It's just like constant. What if it's mirror carp for the competition? I mean, we're just rolling the dice. Have y'all ever used the trick where you say like, oh, I can't decide. Do I want to eat, pizza or tacos tonight? And you're like, I can't decide. You turn to your wife, like, do you have a preference? And she's like, I really don't. Both sound good. And you're like, okay, I'm going to flip a coin for it. And she's like, okay, I got it. I've got a coin. I'm going to flip the coin. She flips it. And she's like, oh, we got to say what it is. Hold on. Heads will be pizza. Tails will be tacos. Okay. You flip the coin. Boom. Tails. Tacos. And you look at each other and you say, are you excited or are you disappointed? And then you're like, well, actually, I am a little disappointed. I had already started thinking about pepperoni pizza. I didn't realize it, but I actually was, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that we got tacos. And so you put the quarter back in your pocket and you go get pizza. If we get a mirror carp, we're like, I'd rather fish for tench. Whatever, you know? Why is there nylon on the third rod? Why is there nylon? I don't know. I really don't. I really couldn't tell you, but it sure is working. We've been killing it on that third rod, Razor. Story time with MDawg. What did I have the most recent? And I'll take the other one. Main goal is to catch all species from RF4. Really? Holy cow, bot. That's awesome. You're only missing 2? Your missus would say salad? Then I'd go for Chinese food. I do love some Chinese food. All right, guys. First fish for the comp is a... Are you disappointed? Were you already tasting that pepperoni? Feels okay? Would we rather Chinese food instead? Yeah, a little disappointed. I think whatever we do, let's just wait a little bit. I think I'm about to be eating lunch soon. So let's just chill for a little bit longer, and then maybe something really fun will come to us. I think we should maybe think about koi. I think we should Either dinks or koi or a combination of both. I think we should do something more rare. Something like it'll just be like fun, like, oh man. Like only one person caught the name of Shiba-Obi or whatever, but they win the comp. Although that will pretty much, that'll like I don't know if dramatically is the right way of saying it, but that'll significantly change where we want to fish probably. 23 fish in 27 minutes, not bad. Second fish breakfast. Yes, I think so. People now know how you feel with the coin flip for food. Yes, that's right. That's right. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that Crucian was one of the options. I thought it was like I thought Gibble was one of the options. I didn't know it was going to be Crucian. I'm definitely disappointed. I'm disappointed because it's such a like you know it's not the fish you want to go for here, and realistically, you're going to catch a Gibble trophy, not a Crucian trophy. Ooh, funny tinch. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm going to come out with like natural baits. I don't know. I'd probably do one boilie setup and all the other natural baits. That actually is fun. Have we done a tinch, funny tinch? Okay, what's the third fish you add to that? Barbel? Have we done a tinch, funny tinch, barbel comp here? That could be cool, right? So random. It's not like no one's going to be making 1,000 silver during that comp, but it could be fun. A Dinks leather? Ooh, Dinks leather, Dinks leather, Dinks linear, just Dinks. How about the 3 Dinks? Yeah, but Barbel's also at bucket. But yeah, I'd probably go south if it was Barbel. Because you can also get the tinch down there, I think. I don't know. The Mame Shibori Goshinki. All right. Y'all are going to have to help me get better at remembering 1 o'clock deal of the day. I have gotten to the point where I'm not checking until like it's like 1:40 right now. If it was something I actually wanted, something good, it could have been out of stock by a long shot. Thankfully, it is not something I want. So you're off the hook, chat, but we got to get better at this. I'm going to start setting an alarm again. Also, C2. C2 comp could be fun. You could do C2 and the rare links, dinks or something like that. Right? Tegan, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. C2 total weight, that'd be funny. Where's C2 biting? 61, 62, I think. Now that's going to be a little slow, but it would be fun. What fish is giving good money? F1s, dinks, the rare carp probably. I mean, honestly, right now I'm just we're just sort of chilling because it's almost lunchtime for me. So I don't want to like move spots or do anything weird yet. Put the quarter back in your pocket, please. That's funny. That's funny. All right, method again. Crucian again. It is clipped. It just looks to me like it's clipped a little past 10, but I could be wrong. All right, and Razor does not want this to be on here anymore, so I'll respect his wishes and put a regular braided line on there. How do I make wheat grain bait? I think you have to buy something from the farmer's market on winding, but it's very expensive. It is a very expensive thing to craft. So you can make it if you're wanting to use it, I guess, but I would not make it to level up crafting is the bottom line. I can't see links in chat, Razor. It literally says, it literally has, ooh, a dinks on method, guys. Might be onto something here. I like it. I would love for method to be an option for folks. Unfortunately, and this is another thing I wish that using method like switched places with maybe hinge stiff. I just feel like method is so far down. Why not let people fish for carp with ground bait a little sooner? There's a Dinks leather right here, y'all. So is it weird that I wish that method was like 50 and spod was 75? Is that not weird? Like, I mean, you have ground bait first, right? Oh yeah, method used to be way lower. Method used to be very low before amber. But a lot of things were so different before amber. Hey, we got an orangey here. The spot's picking up a little bit. The last few minutes since we got past the hot part of the day. We should have spotted it the moment we got here. cobra allows you to use the slingshot and the cobras, right? Oh my goodness, did I just put those in my house? Because that would be funny. No. Okay. It lets you, you know, throw out boilies and stuff to feed the water. What's up, Gray Fox? How are you doing today? Oh man, we gotta do at least these giveaways that are just sitting in my inventory. The handmade balsas from Desperados and the fillet strips from Masiak. We've got to get those done after lunch. All they're doing right now is keeping me from logging in quickly. We got to find some winners. Oh, is that right, Pro Drifter? Premium all out, huh? So what did you have premium for? Like, did you accomplish what you wanted to accomplish while you had it? Zeticus with a trophy gibble. Oh, that's another decent dinks. Nice. So happy to hear it. Got some skills leveled up and whatnot. Nice. Spot just gets the spot going quicker? Yes. Yeah. I agree. I agree with you. It's a smart move, especially if you're trying to see some pretty quick results. If method is at 85 and spot at 75, since there's PVA just 5% after method, no reason to pick it at all. You're trying to get one albacore tuna? Oh, wait, you playing FP? Are you going to be my friend that gets on the boat with me so we can like work on the... I don't know what we need to do. I've gotten confused. I know that you've got to catch a certain amount of fish like with a buddy, right? All right, let me yeah. All right. Let me go let my wife in and start working on getting lunch set up. Is that a bite on method? I'll probably be back pretty quickly, but then I am going to take a quick break at some point to, get lunch fixed and then. Yeah, I saw that for the angler gray fox. My take was it just felt out of order. Like there's a lot of other things that game doesn't have yet for bottom fishing and stuff. Sort of surprised they're going straight to bait boats, but it's interesting. Oh, nice, Pro Drifter. Someone else that can help me. We can all just get on the boat together. Oh, you did. Sorry, I missed that 8 and bait. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I think we can do like 4 of us on the boat at the same time. We just got to pick a time. Almost like maybe right after a stream or something. If some of you are around. But if I understood you correctly, I need to catch that crab or that squid or something first. Is that right? I think that has to do with just like drifting your live bait or drifting something along the bottom. something like that. Let's have a boat party. I mean, yeah, I could just stream it like right when we're done with RF4. We could just go right into a boat party stream, just one time or something. Like, I'm not going to start streaming Fishing Planet all the time, but we could do it a couple times. Oh, okay. Do that and then troll. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me go grab lunch. I'll be right back. I have to say this spot is kind of interesting, and the method is sort of interesting. This fish was on method. I don't know how everybody feels about this, but I'm actually leaning towards the Dinks C2 comp. It's just been so long since I've targeted C2. My lunch is actually my lunch is angel hair pasta. It's really good. It's just like messy and big. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm feeling like all right, I'm gonna start the comp. Not we're not gonna start it. I'm gonna start it so people can start coming in here. Super freak. You're welcome to join if you'd like. Oh, that's not bad though. Yeah, that's pretty good, Razor. Ooh, now like even more incentive. Now, I'm not changing my mind on the comp, but I'm just saying like tench fishing makes even more sense right now. Is that right, Matrix? 10K more? How many days at the sea is that? How many days in Norway? Are you gonna like go with that, or are you gonna try to... What would be the other option? Go a little more budget? Weird, I can't find my my coffee cup. Maybe I took it downstairs. Oh, nice, Pro Drifter. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel you, Matrix. Are you going, do you have Norway? Are you doing Norway trips? Because, I mean, that just totally changes how long you're talking about saving for, right? Tutti 14 pop-up Tutti Fruity Red. I'm going to try this. Tutti 14 pop-up Tutti Fruity Red. Do we want to try one on this setup? No, let's go all Tutti. Tutti Fruity 14 pop-up Tutti Red. We want to go to large one hook. Having fun at Tunguska Ultralight Wacky. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Edgar. Is anybody actually joining this comp? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Just making sure that, I mean, I'm going to fish for it either way, but just making sure I'm not alone in this. All right, so we need to find, do we have any 2D ground bait for some reason? Probably not, but you never know. Ooh, Eddie. Yeah, we'll do just straight 2D. Yeah, right here.